That is why they lied. Next, this guy absolutely lied about his morning routine. There's no way bro gets up at 3:52 in the morning and then sits around for an hour before doing anything of substance and then goes to the gym 2 hours later. You really think he's sitting there, waking up 2 hours before the crack of dawn and just contemplating life, writing in a journal for a couple minutes and dancing around, putting his face in water, Perrier water and so on? Do you really think that's his morning routine? Or is it kind of cool? Fun to see. ASMR, he's doing his thing. He's showing him up at 3:52 in the morning. And so the chances that he actually does this routine are about the same as if he does my routine. I mean, guys, I get up early in the morning and
He blew up fast, nearly 20 million followers in just a few months, but now the fall is just as loud. Every single day, his follower count bleeds out by the thousands, and the billions of views that once drowned the internet are basically gone. Those over-the-top morning routine videos that had people glued to their screens don't hit the same anymore, and online, the vibe has flipped hard. Instead of being praised as a success story, he's getting clowned like a walking meme. That once iconic line, "You can reinvent your entire life in 1 year," now comes with an $8,000 price tag, and somehow that's not even the biggest reason people are calling him out. The backlash keeps piling up, and public opinion is shifting faster than he can post another routine video. Not too long ago, Ashton Hall looked like the perfect comeback story, but that shine is wearing thin fast. His lifelong dream of making it to the NFL got shut down, and instead of fading away, he pivoted hard. He rebranded himself as a hardcore Christian fitness coach, locked into one strict lifestyle message that he pushed everywhere. Nothing good happens after 8 p.m. Go to bed early, wake up early, pray, lift, repeat. Simple, clean, disciplined. And to be fair, for a while, he backed it up. He posted daily workout clips on Instagram showing structure, routine, and consistency day after day. No excuses, no off days, just straight grind energy. That's how the whole online fitness journey kicked off. Shoulder workouts, ab workouts, chest, legs, back, same cycle over and over again. He posted nonstop on every platform imaginable: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, even Facebook. The message of discipline and self-improvement connected, and his audience kept growing. By the start of 2025, he wasn't just some niche fitness guy anymore. His entire brand exploded. 1 million followers turned into 2, then 3, then way more, faster each time. People were locked in on the idea that real transformation was possible, and Ashton became the face of that mindset almost overnight. Within months, he was celebrating 6, 7, 8, 9, and even 10 million followers, barely leaving any time between posts. His ultra-early morning routine videos were pulling insane numbers, over 100 million views, with some clips smashing past 200 million like it was nothing. The formula never changed. Wake up at 4 a.m., push-ups at 4:20, move again at 4:40, sell the grind as a lifestyle, journaling and motivational videos at 5, ice to the face around 6 o'clock, prayer about 30 minutes later. Then he changes clothes and heads out for a run. By 7:30, he's back home. By 8:30, banana in hand. Another ice face dip at 8:40. Then he spends the next 40 minutes watching clips of his own success like it's part of the routine. One more quick ice bowl, and suddenly it's time to start the workday. At first glance, none of this looks wild. It actually looks disciplined, focused, even motivating. But this is where people started asking the real question. What does he actually do for a living? Because behind the clean edits, calm music, and smooth motivational speeches, there's something that feels way less inspiring. A coaching business built on massive promises. The pitch is simple. Get fit, get rich, transform your entire life, just like Ashton supposedly did. And that's when people stopped clapping and started looking closer. If you want in, the cheapest option starts with the Train With Me Gold program at $3,300. That gets you a workout plan, demo videos, a meal plan, and a few bonus add-ons. If you step up to Train With Me Diamond for $5,500, you unlock one extra Zoom call every 2 weeks. And if that still doesn't feel personal enough, there's the Train With Me Platinum package sitting at $8,250, where you're promised a Zoom call every single week. That pricing alone made people stop and stare. But the real skepticism exploded online in a Reddit thread titled, "What are your opinions on Ashton Hall?" That's where people started questioning whether this whole lifestyle is even real or just built for clicks. Some users said the content looks like it's designed strictly for views, not real life. Others pointed out that he's a fitness influencer, not someone pulling 6 or 7 figures in finance or tech with fitness as a side hobby. If this is actually his full-time life, then the morning routine starts to feel heavily exaggerated, because realistically, who is dunking their face into sparkling water every single day? Dozens of comments echoed the same reaction. One person said they stumbled across a video, went back to watch more, and by the end of it all, the only things they remembered were the face dunking, the honey, the ice bowls, and the expensive-looking habits. There was no clear message underneath any of it. People weren't just saying the content lacked depth. They were saying there was literally nothing there. One comment said that after 10 minutes of watching, they still had no idea who he even was, so they had to Google, "Who is Ashton Hall?" That search dropped them straight into criticism. Another user said watching a dog eat grass was more entertaining than his videos. That kind of reaction says a lot about how bored people felt. But for the ones who actually paid for his programs, the frustration went to another level. Multiple buyers claimed they didn't receive what was promised. Those so-called high-ticket one-on-one calls, some priced close to $10,000, allegedly turned into massive group sessions with 80 or more people watching at the same time. According to several buyers, most of the time it wasn't even Ashton showing up. Instead, they claimed it was random assistants running the calls, acting like experts while clearly reading off scripts. The custom workouts didn't feel custom either. People said they were basic PDF plans sent to everyone, with no personalization, no feedback, and no real interaction with Ashton himself. He also briefly hyped up his own workout app with live sessions, but even finding the app felt like a scavenger hunt. Users said it took over 15 minutes just to locate it, probably because it only had 2 reviews and looked like every other generic fitness app on the market. Once opened, the app immediately asked for an email before letting users do anything, which made a lot of people feel like spam was coming next. Then came the paywall, $30 a month just to move forward. That didn't sit right with many users, especially after everything else they had already paid for. But the biggest controversy didn't come from the pricing. It came from his physique. Ashton clearly has a heavily built and extremely defined body, and many viewers felt it was obvious that enhancements played a role. Yet he repeatedly claimed to be completely natural. He said he made those claims to inspire younger viewers and show that his look was achievable naturally. That explanation didn't land well on Reddit. Users argued that promoting that idea while running a business around it sends the wrong message to impressionable audiences. The discussion kept spiraling. One comment joked that all his YouTube videos are just him running, almost like he's obsessed with watching himself move on camera. People admitted he looks good, but they didn't believe the natural claim for a second. Then the comparison started. Several users called him the fitness influencer version of the Liver King, someone who sold an extreme lifestyle while hiding key truths. Once that comparison took hold, his credibility took a serious hit. Then Ashton made a bold move that blew up in his face almost instantly. He claimed he could beat Speed in a race. Not just any streamer, but the most popular streamer on the planet. Someone who's actually known for being fast. Ashton framed it as proof. Proof the grind worked. Proof the early mornings mattered. Proof that the discipline and routines translated into real-world results. At first, people laughed it off. It sounded like talk, internet talk. But Ashton didn't let it slide. He doubled down hard. He kept bragging about FaceTiming Speed, saying he was confident, saying it was a lock, acting like the outcome was already decided. What happened next turned into a straight-up nightmare. Live on stream, Speed didn't just beat him once. He beat him 4 times in a row. Every single race ended the same way. Speed crossing first, Ashton trailing behind. And somehow, it kept getting worse. After every loss, Ashton had an excuse ready. He slipped. He barely lost. Something felt off. He needed another run, a rematch, anything except just owning the loss. The internet caught it immediately. Clips went viral everywhere. People said he lost all his aura in one video. Speed even tried to warn him beforehand, telling him this might not be a good idea. Ashton pushed through anyway. He couldn't take 1 loss, so he ended up taking 4. Instead of respect, the memes flooded in. People joked that Ashton wakes up at 3 a.m. just to get embarrassed online. The chat started calling him Ashton Fraud. That moment exposed what a lot of people were already thinking. The confidence wasn't earned. It was empty flexing. Then things got even messier. Rumors started flying that Ashton was planning to sue Speed for $10 million just for beating him. The claim was that the loss supposedly cost him a Nike deal, blaming distractions and unfair conditions for his performance. One comment summed it up perfectly. His ego was so bruised that he wanted to sue reality. Nothing ever came of it legally, but the damage was already locked in. It wasn't the loss that ruined him. It was the refusal to accept it. That moment shattered whatever trust he had left and wrecked his reputation online. Now, the hype is gone. The cloud has lifted. The morning routine videos feel empty, like they exist only for views instead of meaning. Every comment section is packed with jokes, criticism, and reminders of all the controversies stacking up around him. And now that people understand how the coaching business actually works, it's clear most clients are already walking away. He hasn't gained a single follower in over 5 months. Instead, he's gone backward, losing more than 50,000 followers in just the last 2 weeks. That doesn't match the story he keeps selling, the one claiming that 2026 will be bigger than ever. Behind the scenes, he's quietly deleting some of his most successful videos, almost like he's trying to erase the peak that made him famous in the first place. From the outside looking in, this doesn't feel like a reset or a comeback plan, it looks like damage control. And right now, there's no clear sign this downfall is turning around anytime soon. If you made it this far, make sure to like, subscribe, share, drop your comments down below, and I'll see you on the next one.